They have been standing for 4,500 years. They were already ancient monuments when Julius Caesar visited them. They were medieval ruins before the Eiffel Tower was designed. The pyramids of Giza are the most time-transcendent structures in human history, and they are just the beginning of what Egypt has to offer the time-travelling holiday-maker. This is the land where civilization was born, where gods walked as pharaohs, and where the future of desert tourism is being invented right now. Welcome to your Time Traveller's Guide to Egypt. The year is 1350 BC. Egypt is in the middle of the New Kingdom, the most glorious period of one of history's greatest civilizations. Pharaoh Amenhotep III sits on the throne. The temples of Karnak and Luxor are being completed, and the Nile, Egypt's eternal highway, its life source, its god, is full of boats carrying grain, gold, papyrus, and wine. Where you'd stay in 1350 BC depends on your status. If you're a skilled craftsman, like the artists who carved the Valley of the Kings, you'd live in Deir el-Medina, a remarkable walled village west of Luxor that housed the royal tomb builders for 5 centuries. We've found their records, their shopping lists, their love poems, their work disputes. Deir el-Medina is the most thoroughly documented working-class neighborhood from the ancient world. Food in New Kingdom Egypt was sophisticated and varied. The Nile produced tilapia, catfish, and perch in extraordinary quantities. Beer, thick, nourishing, made from fermented barley bread, was consumed by men, women, and children as the primary safe drink. Over 40 varieties of bread were documented, some flavoured with honey and fat. Roast duck, goose, and beef were banquet foods. The tomb paintings show us exactly what was served at the feasts of the elite. Whole roasted oxen, piled plates of bread and cake, jugs of date wine and pomegranate juice. The absolute must-see, the temples of Karnak, the largest religious complex ever built, a city within a city with 130 hectares of temples, obelisks, and sacred lakes. The hypostyle hall, a forest of 134 columns, each 23 meters high, painted in brilliant red, blue, and gold, is being constructed as you visit. This is the moment when human ambition and divine inspiration produce the most spectacular architectural ensemble in history. Modern Egypt is one of the world's great travel destinations. When to go? October to April. Egypt in summer regularly hits 40 degrees Celsius. The winter months give blue sky, temperatures of 20 to 25 degrees, and the best light for photography. Go to the pyramids at dawn, before the coaches arrive, or book a private after-hours tour at sunset. Cairo. Stay in the Garden City or Zamalek districts. The Four Seasons. Cairo Nile Plaza is the finest hotel in the city. Rooms from £200 per night. Nile-facing rooms worth the premium. The Egyptian Museum on Tahrir Square is the world's greatest collection of ancient artifacts, over 120,000 objects. Hire a licensed Egyptologist for 3 to 4 hours. They will take you directly to the Tutankhamun galleries, the Royal Mummy Room, and the Amarna collection, and you will understand what you're seeing at a transformative level. The Grand Egyptian Museum, the world's largest archaeological museum, opened fully in 2024 near the pyramids. It houses the complete Tutankhamun collection, 5,000 objects in a gallery purpose-built around it. Entry is €20, allow 4 to 5 hours. Then fly to Luxor, 1 hour from Cairo, the greatest open-air museum on Earth. Stay at the Winter Palace, a legendary Victorian colonial hotel where Agatha Christie wrote Death on the Nile, with rooms from £85 a night. Do a Nile cruise, not the tourist ship kind, a felucca. These ancient wooden sailboats have been on this river for 3,000 years. A 2-day felucca trip from Aswan to Kom Ombo, sleeping on deck under the stars, waking to the Nile at dawn, is one of the last truly timeless travel experiences on Earth. You organise it at Aswan's riverside, negotiate a price of around £25 per person per day. Egypt's street food is spectacular. Full madams, fava beans, slow-cooked with olive oil, lemon and cumin, is the national breakfast dish, served everywhere for 50p. Koshari, layers of rice, lentils, pasta, crispy onions and tomato sauce, is Cairo's favourite street food, served at dedicated restaurants like Koshari Abu Tariq near Ramses Square. Egypt, 2050. A country managing its most precious assets at breaking point is about to undergo its greatest transformation since the pharaohs. By 2050, the pyramids will be managed with AI-controlled visitor flow technology, maximum 5,000 visitors per day at Giza, down from the current 15,000. Access will be via a dedicated underground electric rail line from Cairo, and the entire Giza plateau will be surrounded by a restored ancient landscape, acacia, sycamore, and date palm groves, recreating what Egypt looked like before the desert encroached. The accommodation of Egypt 2050 will be defined by the Desert Lodge Revolution. By 2050, the Sahara, the world's largest solar resource, will power climate-controlled luxury camps where transparent glass rooms sit among the chalk formations of the White Desert. Solar-powered boat hotels on the Nile are already in design, combining the ancient felucca tradition with zero-emission luxury. The food of Egypt 2050 will complete a circle that began 5,000 years ago. Archaeobotanists are already using ancient Egyptian seeds preserved in tombs to revive emmer wheat, the grain that fed the pyramid builders. By 2050, restaurants in Cairo and Luxor will serve reconstructed pharaonic cuisine, using ingredients grown from 3,000-year-old genetic material. The oldest recipe found on Papyrus, a New Kingdom honey and spiced flatbread, will be on the menu of the restaurant inside the Grand Egyptian Museum. Egypt has been a destination for 3,000 years. Every conqueror, Persian, Greek, Roman, Arab, Ottoman, British, came here and was conquered in return, by the weight of what they found, by the scale of what was built, by the unbreakable persistence of a civilization that was already old when history began. Go in any century, stand before the pyramids, feel the size of time. Your Time Traveller's Guide to Egypt, complete. Next time, we're going somewhere that in 1950 was a fishing village, and by 2050 will be one of the most extraordinary cities in the world, Dubai. We'll see you there.